Welcome to My Life on Paper. I am Brianna, and it is the first of the month, so welcome to Stick It Down. It is a Facebook group where we get different sketches. This is the two-page sketch that I am a part of, so I will be doing this two-page sketch today. And they also have one-page sketches as well as card sketches, and there's an album for each one each month, and you can put your take on the sketch and then be considered to be part of the design team for the next month. So I am working on getting my Disney photos done, and we went to Disney World in February of 2023, so over a year ago. And so this is the Country Bear Jamboree. I've already done a double page layout. This show has now closed. They're making it into something new. So what I did was I snagged some of the pictures off Facebook, and then some of them are my own, and I want to make this two-page sketch. And it's nothing glamorous. I'm a very themed scrapbooker and wasn't sure what direction to go with this, but I have the plaid, I have the handkerchief pattern paper. Now though that handkerchief paper is from a paper studio from Hobby Lobby. I had so is the jean material, and then the plaid I got from a paper pad. I wanted to stay with kind of a neutral plaid because this green is going to be overlaying the strip, or red, sorry. This red handkerchief material will be overlapping those strips. So I didn't want it to like have a red in it where it would blend in. So I think this works. So I have already cut out the strips to save some time. My strips are quite longer than what is in the sketch, and as always, I will tell you, sketch is a jumping off point. You can do different things with it. I'm sticking pretty true to the sketch though, honestly. And you can also tell that my pictures are bigger than what is in the sketch, and I did right away trim those down that are going to go on the right hand side. I'll leave the ones on the left hand side 4x6 size. I did alternate the strips the same as what is in the sketch. You could have made this like a rainbow. That you could really go with your creativity and go in many different directions. You wouldn't have to use strips behind. You could use ribbon. What else could you use? Just border punches, different things. It would be fun. And it will be fun to see what everybody else is doing. I will link below the Facebook group for Stick It Down, and then there's also a Instagram account too that I'll have linked as well. So here you'll see I am using my ATG. I've already got them lined up kind of how I want them, up and down, and I just hold them in place to use my ATG gun to get the adhesive on there. That way I'm not picking them up and trying to figure out where to lay them down again. I've kind of been holding on to these pictures, all the Disney pictures, and so now I want to give them my album. We've been to Disneyland since then, and in the rest of my scrapbooking I'm up until last June. So I like to stay kind of chronological, but I do jump around within that last year, so I'm just getting a little bit caught up here and enjoying my Disney photos. So you will see a lot more Disney photos this month as I try to get kind of caught up. So I went to Hobby Lobby today, and I have enough stash, like I think I've said before, to scrapbook for a couple years without buying anything, but it just made me curious to see, I just didn't have a vision of what would how I would do this layout. So I got these letters, and I think I've shared in the past, letters, alphabet stickers kind of give me anxiety because you end up with all these, and I know you can Frankenstein them, but you end up with all these random letters, and then what do you do with them other than Frankenstein them, because I can't throw them away because, maybe I might need them. So, but these plaid ones just went so good, and so it was kind of an inspiration. And from there I did get the denim paper as well as the handkerchief paper and these stickers as well, which are really fun. I did buy a couple of other papers that I didn't share here. They almost look like leather. I didn't know if I was going to use that, so those are saved for another layout. And I'm having fun with these stickers. I did check before I pulled any up that I had enough R's and A's, I think, because I think, is it A's? Maybe not A's. E's. R's and E's. So Jamboree and Bear have 3 R's and 3 E's, and so I've used them all now. So now I will have to figure out how I'm going to use these plaid stickers, letter stickers, without R's and E's. It'll be interesting. I did do them a little wonky because, you know, I knew I wasn't going to be doing them straight. I kind of laid them out to try to hit the country to go by the bear's hat because there's a little bit of space there. And when I put Jamboree had to go below the picture, but my problem is I stick Bear like right on top of Jamboree. So now country is going to have to go above Bear, which does go overlaps just a little bit onto that photo of the bear, but it works. Yeah, that's where I was just kind of checking it out to see, oh my gosh, do I have enough room? I think 2 of the stickers ripped. I don't think that after the fact you can really see them. I kind of put them back together, but they are kind of delicate. They are thin, but they still worked well. The other thing is they do show up pretty good on that blue and green background. I was impressed. At one point I was thinking I should have had like a white strip or something going behind them. So here are those Paper Studio stickers, and I grab off 2 bears and a moose, because if you can see right there in that picture on the right hand side in the top left, I think there's 2 moose heads up there that end up talking in the thing. And then that raccoon sticker, I like raccoons. You can see it on my the raccoon is part of my, what do you call it, my picture for YouTube. But that left hat, in the show, the raccoon actually came up out of his hat, but I don't have a picture of that. So, but that's okay. That can be part of my journaling if I add some journaling. The other 2-page spread that I did of different pictures of the Country Bear Jamboree is more of a brown and black and gold theme. So this is just a little bit different. Now, after I got these stickers down, I was like, this really needs something. I felt like it needed something to ground it so that the stickers just weren't hanging out there. This piece of paper was, this scrap was just hanging out on my desk, so I cut it into 3 pieces and I fishtail bannered it. And it works perfectly because it kind of, like I said, grounds those stickers now. It lightens it up a little bit because everything is so dark, and then it gives me a spot to write some things. So on the top one I will write Disney World, and then on the one with the moose I will have February because that was the month, and the last one that I'm putting up in that right upper corner there will have the year 2023. This is my Nouveau glitter drops. It is White Blizzard, and I'm kind of using them as a glue, but a sparkly glue, for my sequins. I knew it needed something. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I grabbed Spiegelmom Scraps Ocean of Color. It's an old pack, so it's not something that would be available, but I just picked out the blue ones and clustered them in each cluster, and then I added just the Nouveau drops, the sparkly Nouveau drops to each cluster, and that was just kind of my finishing touch. Make sure you check below to see the links to the Facebook group for Stick It Down, as well as the Instagram. Go check out the sketches over there, and then drop your take into the album so that you have a chance to be a guest designer for next month. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a fabulous day, and please come back and see me again soon.